As you sit in the dimly lit room, surrounded by stacks of papers and contracts, you can't help but wonder, what truly constitutes fairness in a contract? Is it the term outlined on the page? Or is it something more? As a seasoned contract expert with decades of experience and a wealth of knowledge at my disposal, I've seen my fair share of fair deals. But, as I can attest, fairness is a subjective term. It's not always black and white. It's a fine line to walk, and you need to know a lot about how to negotiate contracts to get it right. But don't be discouraged, my friends. With the right guidance, understanding what's fair in a contract can be unraveled, like the strings of a carefully crafted tapestry. And that's exactly what we're going to do in this series, as we delve into the intricacies of contract ethics and explore what it truly means to strike a fair deal. So, let's begin our journey together as we uncover the mystery of what's fair in the world of contracts. As the sun sets on the bustling city, casting a warm golden glow over the towering skyscrapers, I can't help but think back to a particularly vexing contract negotiation I was a part of. The deal seemed straightforward enough, a simple exchange of goods and services between two parties. But as the negotiations progressed, it quickly became clear that each side had vastly different ideas of what was fair. On the one hand, there was my client, a small business owner who had poured his heart and soul into his craft. They had spent a lot of time and money making their product the best it could be, and they thought they should be paid for it. On the other hand, there was the other party, a large corporation with deep pockets and a team of high-powered lawyers. They seemed to believe that they could lowball my client and still come out ahead. As the tension mounted, I found myself caught in the middle, trying to navigate the delicate balance between what was fair for my client and what was fair for the other party. I knew that if I pushed too hard, the deal would fall apart, but if I gave in too easily, my client would be left feeling cheated. It was a tricky dance that required a deep understanding of how to negotiate contracts. But as the negotiations reached a boiling point, I remembered a crucial lesson I had learned early in my career: true fairness in a contract isn't about finding the middle ground. It's about understanding the needs and perspectives of both parties and finding a solution that meets those needs in a way that's equitable for all involved. With that in mind, I proposed a new solution, one that took into account the unique circumstances of both parties. Surprisingly, it was accepted. The deal was sealed, and both parties walked away feeling like they had gotten a fair shake. That's the thing about fairness in contracts: it's a subjective concept, and it's up to the negotiator to understand and find the equilibrium that works for all parties. In this business, a little empathy and understanding can go a long way. As we learn more about what it means to be fair in contract law, a realization comes to us like the sun rising on a foggy morning. Fairness is not just about ensuring equal treatment for both parties, it's about understanding the unique needs and circumstances of each party and finding a balance that works for both. I remember giving a small business owner advice about a contract with a big company. The corporation had presented a one-sided contract, heavily favoring their own interests. The small business owner was understandably hesitant to sign but desperate for the opportunity to work with such a prestigious company. With my expertise in contract negotiation, I was able to carefully craft a counteroffer that not only protected the small business owner's interests, but also took the specific needs of the corporation into account. The end result was a mutually beneficial contract that left both parties feeling like they had won. This is the true essence of fairness in contract ethics, the ability to see beyond the surface and find a balance that works for all parties involved. It's like a delicate dance, with each step carefully choreographed to ensure that everyone is moving in harmony. But hold on, we're not done yet. There's still one more step, one that will shock and surprise you. Stay tuned for the final step in uncovering what's fair in contract ethics. You won't believe it. As we come to the end of this video, we want to remind you of the importance of fairness in contract ethics. It's about finding the delicate balance, that sweet spot where everyone benefits. But there's one final piece of the puzzle, one that may seem counterintuitive at first. And that is to be fair to yourself. It's easy to get caught up in the desire to please others and to bend over backwards to accommodate their needs. But if you don't take care of yourself, you'll eventually burn out and be of no use to anyone. Fairness means being honest with yourself about what you can and cannot do and setting boundaries that protect your own well-being. So, in summary, fairness in contract ethics is about finding that balance that works for everyone involved. It's about being transparent, building trust, and being fair to yourself. We hope this video has given you a better understanding of what it means to be fair in the world of contracts, and we thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Contract Ethics 101 videos.